Hello there. This is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So I thought we would do a different style video today. It's sort of like a quiz. I'm going to zoom in without you looking, obviously. Pause, zoom in, and then I'm going to slowly zoom out, and you have to guess which state we are in. Some of them will be easy, some of them will be, looking at you, super hard. We'll find out how good your American geography is. How good it really is, and not how good you say it is. Or is it as bad as you say it is? Okay, I hope this is an enjoyable video, and even if you're not playing along, you get to learn some new things, and also get to see some very beautiful sights. So play along, don't play along. I just hope you enjoy the video, and more importantly that you find it relaxing as well. This is an ASMR video, of course. Should we get started? Okay, I'm going to pause. You ready? Et voila. Okay, so what do we see? Well, there's quite a lot of agriculture going on, isn't there? Look at all these different squares. I guess they're fields. We've got the number 5. I'm guessing that's like, what do you guys call it? Interstate. Or a highway. I think you call it a highway. We would call that a motorway. So you have number 5, and we can see somewhere called Turk, Huron, and an airport called New Coalinga Municipal Airport, so a little one. If you think you've got it, this is number 1. I think I'll do 10 in total. See how long that takes. So I'm going to slowly zoom out. If you think you've got it already, then you need to let me know in the comment section, you little bright spark. Okay, I'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, some more clues. So we've got actual Coalinga there, Aura, Rancho Cielo Riding Stables, and somewhere called West Haven over here. Still just that one highway visible. Okay, we'll see what this is in a second as well. It's got a big green. Looks important. Okay, we can see some mountains now. So, Lemoore Station, Vanguard, West Haven, Murray. But that place that was with the green has kind of disappeared, but we can see all the mountains. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, Calflax as well, just in case that helps. Okay, so very little over on this left hand side is very mountainous, except for Parkfield Junction. Avenal is down here in Kettleman City, Murray. And then over here we have Stratford, Armona, Lucerne, Riverdale, Lanark and Shilling. Also 5 points on west side. And just peeking into view at the top, here is Cantua Creek. Okay, a little bit more then. We're guessing the state. I think we might get it. This might be the one that gives it away. Have a look. Okay, so San Benito, Panoche, Idria, King City, San Lucas, San Ardo, Lockwood, Bradley, Lake Nacimiento, Miguel, I think that is, San Miguel, Parkfield, Delano, Earlimart, Alpo, Visalia, Exeter, Woodlake, Orosi, Dinuba, Hanford, Kingsburg, Selma, Fowler, Carruthers, Kermansanger, Reedley, Orosi, Yockhart's Valley, and I think the one that gives it away for me is Fresno is here. Clovis and Fireball, Mendota. Okay, maybe one more or two more max. I think you've got it, if you didn't before. So, I'm going to butcher this name, Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks, with Sequoia National Park there. Shafter, Wasco, McFarland, below Lerno, Paso Robles, Templeton, Atascadero, yeah, that was hard for me, Cambria, Salinas, Watsonville, Gilroy, Soledad, Greenfield and King City, Chowchilla, Madeira, above Fresno. Okay, last one. Okay, that's more obvious than I can make it now, to be honest. I would have got it when we zoomed out and I could see the coastline on the west side and also Fresno. But obviously we've got San Francisco up here now, and you can see Yosemite National Park as well. This is very obvious on Death Valley National Park. So this is very obviously Santa Cruz, Santa Clara, Monterey, Salinas. So number one is, of course, California. Okay, so now you know the structure. Let's go for number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is number 2. All we've got in view, some lowland here and some highland over on the west hand side, with 2 place names only. We have Curly and Deep Creek Church. Okay, I'm not going to linger too much. We've got Hamilton Airstrip, which came into view there. We have a feature here of Cherry Creek. We also have Moenville as well. And more mountains on this side as well, towards the north. Okay, let's zoom out again. The only new things we can see are West Fork and Sansark. If you're from this area, obviously you've got it already, but if you're not, you're probably hesitating a bit of a guess. I'm going to give you a clue. It's not New York State. Okay, a little bit better now. Hayes, Orton, Mission Ridge. We can see a large river pouring into Cherry Creek. We can also see Milesville, Billsburg and Hartley. Something scaffold, red scaffold over there. Anything ringing a bell? Any of the geography maybe making you think? You know where it is? Orton as well. Just popped up. Okay, this might be a bit of a good enough for some of you. We have the Missouri River, and at one of the bends we can see Cow Creek. We can also see Eagle Butte. Sounds a bit rude. Eagle Butte to the north as well. Ottumwa to the south, and Wednesday. Bridges also popped into view as well as Howes. Okay, one more. Okay, Western Cottonwood in the south. Over in the east we've got Gettysburg, Oneida, Eakin, Blunt, Okobojo, Wahi Acres, Pierre and Alto, continuing down the Missouri River. White Horse to the north, Thunder Butte, not sure how it's pronounced, Bear Creek, Dupree, Red Elm, Faith, Opal, Fox Ridge, Maureen, Bixby. White Owl, some really cool Springs, Elm Springs to the west. Okay, another one I think. Right, this might be enough for some of you. We have Highway 90 going through Black Hawk, Sturgis, Rapid City, Wall, Kadoka, Myrtle, Presso, Wacoma, Chamberlain, Kimball, crossing over the Missouri River. We can also see to the north somewhere called Eureka and Ipswich. We can see a state line as well, just creeping into view where Morristown and Macintosh are. Over here we see bison, buffalo, these are big clues. And then down here to the south we can see the Badlands National Park. Okay, I think the last one now. It's going to be this one. The Thunder Basin National Grassland, Moorcroft, Gillette, Spearfish, Miles City, but that's in a different state. So this state is quite square. Oh, and it does actually say in the middle, South Dakota. There you go. I just need to restart this because every now and again it goes very blurry. Give me a second. There you go, this is number 2. Maybe we'll only do 5. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. 10 is a bit ambitious, we'll see. Okay, so South Dakota. How hard was that, or did you just guess it because there was literally nothing there? I think, is Bison or something like that the state capital? Somewhere really... No, it's just a... Buffalo. I'm sure it's one of those. No, I'm wrong. What's the state capital? LaPlante. White Owl. Let me see that map. Sparsely populated. No, it doesn't say that. Someone let me know in the comment section. Okie dokie, on to number 3. Are you enjoying? Let me know. Okay, on to number 3 then. 3, 2, 1. I personally think this one's a bit easier. So I had to have a little change of where the starting point was. I thought the starting point gave it away immediately. Okay, so we have Highway 80 with somewhere called Pardue maybe, and the Dubois Regional Airport. So some of you might know your highways really, really well, in which case you've got it already. So the Maranatha Church of God, Sandy Lick Creek, Hummingbird Speedway might be a bit of a giveaway, the State Fish Lands, Beechwood Presbyterian Church, and Allen's Mills. Zoom out a little bit more. What was that? The Confair Mem Highway. Okay, so we have somewhere called Warsaw, Hazen, the State Game Lands number 244, Reynoldsville, Pancoast and Falls Creek, and this is where I think it starts to give itself away quite obviously. So you have Alaska, Brookville, Howe, Mundurf, Brockway, Crenshaw, Treasure Lake, so cool, Dubois, Sandy, Adrian Furnace, State Game Land, Sykesville, Soldier, Reynoldsville, Knoxdale, and Conifer. When I zoomed out, there was something that totally gave it away, but it's disappeared. I wonder if you saw it. Being very careful with this one. Okay, now we have Seagull, Clarington, Cooksburg, Scotchell, Fisher, Corsica, Somerville, Mayport, Hawthorne, Worthville, Cool Spring, Knoxdale, something Mills was that, Sprankle Mills, Oliveburg, Anita de Lancey, Frostburg, Walston, Big Run, Stump Creek, Helvetia, Troutville, Luthersburg, Rockton, Penfield, and Anderson Creek. And then Tylersburg, Freiburg in the west, Sligo as well, New Bethlehem. Oh my god, am I going to pronounce it? Punks, Sutoni, Mahaffrey, Roster, Hamilton in the south, Orlanton in the east, Shawville, Plumptonville, Clearfield, Hyde, Benzett in the northeast, St Mary's in the north, Loletta and Vauvinkel, Wolf's Corners. Okay, maybe one more. So you can see the Moshannon State Forest and the Quayhanna Wild Area, also the Elk State Forest, as well as Emporium, Austin, Johnsonburg, St Mary's in the north, Tionesta Oil City in the west, Seneca, Kittening in the southwest, Marion Centre, Clymer, Houtsdale in the east, Phillipsburg, Morrisdale, Port Matilda, and Snowshoe. Okay, maybe one more. This was a bit harder, unless you saw what I saw. Okay, this can be a last one. We can see a state line here to the west, and then we've got Pittsburgh. I think that might have done it. Lewistown State College, Huntington, Hollidaysburg, Altoona. Maybe some of you watching from outside the states, or maybe some of you within the states don't know which state Pittsburgh is in. But to me, it's a complete giveaway. I think it's Mansfield as well, yeah. Wellsboro, Lockhaven, Lewistown. Okay, we're going to zoom out. And the answer is, this is Pennsylvania. I did try and avoid Philadelphia because I thought that would totally give away the game immediately. But the second largest city, I think is the second largest city, is Pittsburgh. So that one, let's see, not Philadelphia, I don't know. I was going for the state of Pennsylvania. Yeah, see, it's got this slightly squared aspect to it. Erie in the north, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Wilmington, Allentown, and Harrisburg, York. That was number 3, everyone. Okay, you ready for number 4? 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is number 4, then we'll just do 5, maybe 6. And we can see highway number 20, going east to west, going around 2 urban areas of Trent and Merkel. We can also see Stith or Stith in the northeast. Zoom out a little bit. You can see somewhere called Mount Pleasant, Blair, and Tye as well. But not much else new. Zoom out a little bit more. Okay. Somewhere called Impact, but we can see a very large urban area approaching here, which is probably going to give it away. Ties there. Abilene. Actually, I wouldn't know. That wouldn't be much of a help for me. People who live in this state will know immediately where we are. Sweetwater is down here as well, just on Highway 20. Hamby, Hawley, Anson to the north, northwest Sylvester, Pledger, Roby, and North Roby. Okay, a little bit more then. Buffalo Gap is to the south, east. Okay, now we can see Rotan, Radium, Anson, Lloyders, Hamby, Clyde, Eula, Potosi, Tuscala, Ovalo, Buffalo Gap, Sweetwater, Nolan to the south, Capitola to the west, a little bit more. Somewhere called Lorraine, Midway, Albany, Acampo, Belle Plain, Baird, Goldsboro, Trasco, Shep, Happy Valley, Marigneal. Somewhere called Colorado City. Could it be a clue? Could it be a little bit of a ointment, flying ointment? Hermley, Snyder, Ira, Dunn, Cuthbert, Beaufort, Westbrook. To the south, Marigneal, Blackwell, Wingate, Winters, Lawn, Tuscala, Cross Plains, Moran to the east, Paint Creek to the north, Sagerton and Aspermont. Gale to the west, Justisburg as well, Fluvanna, Dermot, Big Spring on the Highway 20 elbow, Forsan, Stirling City to the south, Tennyson as well, Ballinger, Rowena, Foss, Santa Ana, Coleman, Lake Brownwood, May, early Brownwood. And then to the north, East Graham, Newcastle, South Bend, Eliasville, Caddo, Breckenridge, Woodson, Throckmorton, Albert. To the north, Knox City, O'Brien, Rochester, Rule, Haskell, Chayton, Girard, Calgary. To the north, west, Post, southwest, Big Spring, Elbow, Forsan. Okay, a little bit more than Odessa, Gardendale, Midland, Garden City, Littlefield, Shallow Water, Leveland, Lubbock, which looks like a larger urban centre, Falforth, Abernathy, Crosperton, Aspermont, Weatherford. We can see a bit of a city coming up here, but it looks a bit. Stephenville, De Leon, Comanche, Goldthwaite, Corberas Cove, San Angelo. Okay, one more I think. I think that gives it away. You see Fort Worth and Dallas. Austin is just down here. So if you said Texas, you would be correct. The Lone Star State, we were looking at Texas. Okay, you ready for the last one for today? Let's do one more. This is going to be number 5 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we start off with the highway going from north to south, and it's Highway 87, and we can see Deer Head, very small place, Magic Pines Family Campground, and Crowning Shield as well. It's very green though. zoom out a little bit more and we can just see Rayber. No other discernible features, no waterways, no mountains, no coastline, and no other towns or cities. Popping interview is Willsborough in the north-east, Bouquet in the east, the Lakeside School at Black Cattle Farm, Lewis to the south, Jay Mountain to the southwest, and Bokeo Moonshine Observers Trail, trailhead to the north. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, interesting. So a couple of clues here. We have O'Sable Forks to the west as well as Jay, the Jay Mountain Wilderness to the south. Wadhams, Walensburg, and further east than Bouquet we see Essex and Crater Club, Willsborough and Willsborough Point, and then we see this coastline, but it's got a state line running through it. That is a massive clue. I think quite a lot of you have got this one already, or I've got a very firm guess in mind. Okay, a little bit more then. I think I've just given it away. Well, maybe not. So, oh gosh, a place called Swastika, Stevens Landing, Blackbrook, Wilmington, Sentinel Range Wilderness, Keene Glenmore to the south with Elizabethtown, and we can see Westport down there. Okay, now we can see Riverview to the northwest, Hawkeye, Franklin Falls, Mackenzie Mountain Wilderness with Whiteface there, and the Sentinel Range Wilderness, Lake Placid and North Elba, and a place called Keene as well. I think most of you figured it out because of the giveaway of the border, but only if you know which states go next to which, I suppose. Some of you are still struggling. I wouldn't have known, actually. That wouldn't have helped me too much. Okay, to the west we can see Wolf Pond, Loon Lake, Marylsville, Onchiota, Vermont's Mill, Franklin Falls, Bloomingdale, Lake Colby, Saranac Lake, and then Averyville just south of Lake Placid, North Elba, Shady Corner Curve, the Giant Mountain Wilderness, to the south as well as Underwood, Mineville, and Port Henry. To the north, we have Port Douglas, Port Kent on the coast, but inland we have Peru and Shoila Falls, as well as Peasleyville and Redford. Okay, this next one might give it away, we'll see. Maybe not. So we've got Mount Marcy, the High Peaks Wilderness and the Dix Mountain Wilderness, Warbeak, Axton, Floodwood to the south. To the west, Derrick, Bay Pond, Madawaska, McCollums, and then to the northwest, Chasm Falls, Whippleville, Owl's Head, Mountain View, Wolf Pond, Standish, Lion Mountain, or Leon Mountain. To the north, Dannemora, Morrisonville, Plattsburgh and Park with a C. I think this might give it away now because we've got another state line, this time to the northwest, with another little coast section. Moira is up here, St. Regis Falls, Parishville, Adirondack Park, Colton, then to the west, southwest Fine, Star Lake, Cranberry Lake, Mount Arab, Long Lake, Newcomb, Hoffman Notch, Faroe Lake Wilderness Area, Minerva and North River, Ticonderoga, below south of Port Henry. Okay, everyone I think is going to be the last, but we made it so far without having super obvious ones. I think this is going to be it. Okay, so we're over here to the end of the state line. We have Ogdensburg, Potsdam, Messina, Gouverneur, Philadelphia, Fort Drum, Lowville, Old Forge, the West Canada Lake Wilderness, a bit of a non-clue there, Five Ponds Wilderness as well. We can see Glens Falls just below Lake George. I'm just trying to see where the state line goes. Oh yeah, okay, so Rutland's not in it. Okay, one more then. Okay, I think you might get it. Yeah, you almost certainly will get it now. So we've got Fort Drum and Waterton over on the west. South we have Rome, Utica, Herkimer, Little Falls, Gloversville on Highway 90, Schenectady, Albany, Troy and Latham or Latham. Okay, have you got it? One last zoom out. Because you can see Syracuse, Oswego. You can see now that this is Lake Ontario here, and this is the east coast of the United States, where we can see Massachusetts and Boston. So coming into view now, it says New York State. Obviously I couldn't go down there because that would have been really blinking obvious, wouldn't it? So that is New York State. I wonder how long it took you to get that one. It was quite a good one actually to finish on. Quite a hard one. Well, for some of us, for others of you, it's probably very easy. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you want me to do it again, and particularly if you want me to do it with somewhere else, like in Europe maybe, I particularly enjoyed doing this video, so if you enjoyed it, let me know with a like and a little comment please, and if you are here for the first time, then click that subscribe button. I do lots of content on the US, but all the world over as well, particularly Europe. But we don't miss anywhere out. We do lots of South America, Asia, Africa, Australasia as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching everyone. Take care. Don't forget to join my Patreon like quite a few people have this month. Thank you so much. And they get early access to every video, and they also get 2 extra videos a month. Okay, thank you so much for